It's Kevin Smith.
Jason Mewes.
And welcome to the quarterfinals of the Injustice Battle Arena. All right, man, fight 3 is Aquaman versus Green Lantern. The king of the 7 seas versus the dude who has the magic ring and makes wishes that come to life and punch you in the head with a giant boxing glove. This is a weird, unfair fight, man, in as much as, one, again, you're fighting someone who's tantamount to God, the king of the 7 seas. Do you know how the amount of water pressure this man lives under?
Yeah,
at the depths that he lives. So essentially, the dude could take a punch. Like, you could pound. Dude's gonna not even feel it, man. So right then and there, even if you're Hal Jordan and you're like, I've got limitless power and imagination into this ring, what can defeat my enemy? Giant boxing glove. So if you choose the giant boxing glove yet again, you could pound on Aquaman like he was a piece of cheap chicken, and he's not gonna give, man. The dude's like, are you kidding me? The depths I live at? I've sat between the Kraken's ass cheeks, my friend. I come from below. You're gonna have to do harder than that.
I agree. Well, this is why I agree, because I agree that while Aquaman's sitting there and he's pretending, he's like, oh, that boxing glove hurts. Then all of a sudden he's like, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, and he has a piranha come up and he bites Hal Jordan's finger off with the ring. Now all of a sudden Hal Jordan's like, no! And he turns into actual Hal Jordan, falls in the water, all the piranhas go, da-da-da-da-da-da.
I'm gonna literally give it up, man. I've been reading comics for 42, better part of 35 years at this point. No one has ever once said, whoop, 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 piranha bites Hal Jordan's finger off. That's smart. If you want to beat Hal Jordan, it doesn't have to be a piranha, but in this instance, very creative and very 70s of you. A piranha, something taken off the ring finger, man, boom. But here's what you got to do. You got to remember, Hal Jordan has the power of the green Owen energy power. There's only one.
Yellow.
Yes, it's yellow, man. There's a flaw in the ring that says that the green Owen power ring doesn't work on yellow. So if you're Aquaman, you're like, woo, 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 you reach down to the depths of the sea, you pull out one of them yellow sharks. You've heard of the great white shark? It's got to be a great yellow shark. So if you're like, woo, 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 great yellow shark, Hal Jordan's like, you could send any shark at me you want. All of a sudden, yellow shark, he's like, bah! He didn't think of that. Off goes the arm, man.
Yeah.
The ring means nothing at that point. Saved by the great yellow shark of legend.
Aquaman.
Superman, the Man of Steel, versus the Emerald Archer, Oliver Queen, Green Arrow.
I'd say Superman.
Of course you say Superman, but tell us why.
I would say Superman because the only chance Arrow has is he could have a arrow with kryptonite tips.
Bang. End of argument. That's all you need. That's all you need is one kryptonite arrow in the hands of the world's finest, foremost archer, Oliver Queen. This is the Dark Knight matchup right here. This takes it right to book 4 of Dark Knight Returns, where Batman's back pocket secret weapon in his fight against Superman was a one-armed Oliver Queen who is getting shot at by the government, hangs upside down off a fire escape with one arm, and his teeth still manages to get off the crucial shot of a kryptonite arrow, which Superman then catches, explodes him, and he ingests it, and he gets weakened enough for Batman to just beat the ever-loving crud off him. Of course, you are fighting Superman. So you've got one shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to pick anybody to take that shot, hands down, it's Oliver Queen.
He would have a cool arrow, and he could probably shoot 2 or 3, but he would never get it off in time.
I disagree. Green Arrow would get the arrow off first because he's that kind of guy.
Well,
then he'd get himself off.
So if he wants to beat Aquaman, he just rubs his lantern and he says, die Aquaman or whatever.
I'm not pushing. I'm just, I've enjoyed.
Are we really going to do this?
Yes, we're doing this.
Let me tell you something. Aquaman, it's a fish.